Are people still riding the neck snapper? Some people are still going up to snap their necks. There they go. He's hyped. A couple of people are ready to go and break all their bones. You know, I don't know what I was expecting from the patch notes when I read it. I was not expecting it to be as literal as it turned out to be. Look, they ride it, they break their bones, they lie down for a second. And then they're like, hell yeah, I love that. You know, I never tried to do this on day one Planet Coaster 2, so I don't know if this was the case before. But when the patch notes specifically say that you can do this now, well, I guess you couldn't do it on day one, because on day one version, you specifically had to have, like, it terminate in the pool to, like, be able to open. Like, to pass the test was the case. Like, if we look back at the patch notes, hold on. Just a sec here. Yeah, Flumes and Slides still need to be tested before being opened to generate the excitement, fear, and nausea data, but can now also be opened regardless of where the test dummy ends up. Previously, Flumes and Slides needed to end in a pool to be opened. So this is new as of this patch, where as long as, like, the test dummy terminates somewhere just to generate ratings, you're good to open it. And they didn't think that, like, guests hitting the pavement should result in, like, a low rating? So wait, can you make a pool without any water then? In that case? Is that, like, a thing that you could make in this game? Because you could just make, like, pavement everywhere, fill it with water slides, and guests are gonna be just chomping at the bit, so eager to have their faces slammed into pavement or into other guests. Oh, into the pool? Nope. Well, if their bones didn't work anymore at that point, they would just have head in the water and then they'd drown. Oh, they ended in the pool. Me being eligible for Planet Coaster 2 drops, knowing full well I have no interest in this form of advertising. Good old Twitch drops. 2 landed in the pool, but they didn't. I am so glad I decided to play this game after this patch. Man. This is just the game that keeps on giving, isn't it? Man. What? Hold on. Could I have a flume that ends, like, out here, or at least launches a guest into here? If it works by conventional Roller Coaster Tycoon rule sets, I assume I can't build anything over this line. But if I just have it terminate here and launch them into the ocean out of bounds, now I need to know for science. Okay, hold on. Body flume. So surprised they screwed this game up so much when they could have literally reused everything from the other games. Yeah. Like, if they just copied and pasted a lot of what they had going on with Planet Coaster 1 and Planet Zoo, like, and then added, like, pools, they could have just absolutely made bank. But it's just so broken and doesn't even include, like, the stuff there. Yeah, it's not a crime. Well, apart from, and I mean, this isn't a crime either, but apart from the whole, this here, where, there is already paid DLC in, this. Yeah, when you own the assets, and you should just reuse the assets in the game. And I'm not, like, a super familiar person with, like, every single little bit of Planet Coaster 1. I just enjoy playing it casually. But I've been informed that apparently a couple of these in this paid DLC are reskins of Planet Coaster 1 rides. And we still don't have, like, all the rides that were in Planet Coaster 1, or all the scenery themes. There's no Western theme. I don't think there's a space theme. There's no winter theme. So I've made a couple winter parks over the years in Planet Coaster 1. There is no winter theme in this park. And in fact, when December rolled around, if I go to Twitter here, and I go to, I think it's From Frontier, yeah, I absolutely agree. Like, if you're going to justify a second game where it's just like, hey, here's more tools than you had in the first game, then you should at least still have, like, all the things you had in the first game. Well, let's see here, Frontier Dev. Was it on the Frontier page? No, maybe it's Planet Coaster specifically. Planet Coaster Twitter. Planet Coaster, let's see here. It was sometime in December-ish here. Here it is. Here it is. Looks like I'm still using display capture. So there is no winter theme in Planet Coaster 2. So they made a tweet on December 23rd that's like, want to create a real winter feel in your parks in Planet Coaster 2? Check out this video on how to user the scenery tools. They can't even spell right. How to user the scenery tools to add snow. So there is, oh my god, jump scare there. There is no snow in the game. So Frontier puts out a tweet being like, I don't know, just reskin Moss forehead is what they did, because it's not a theme in the game. So they did this little tutorial about, hey, here's how you can go track down Moss. and then select the Moss decal. And then, like, it is cool how you can change the size and the colors and stuff like that to really play around. But yeah, then change it to like light gray and white. No snow, make a texture pack. Yep. And then that's how you do it. Because there's no snow in the game. Even though there was winter theming in Planet Coaster 1. But in Planet Coaster 2, if you want a winter feel, I don't know, just reskin the Moss forehead. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, just to have a winter theme. Don't tell us to reskin the goddamn Moss. It's ridiculous. Is this... Oh, well, I guess they're promoting people, launching people as well. Wow. What? But that ends in the pool.
Yes.
Presumably, you can end that on the pavement. Wait, how do you make a launcher thing? Can I launch someone into the ocean? But yeah, anyway. Yeah, this game is missing so much stuff that was in Planet Coaster 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1. The stuff that is back, like some of the basic stuff like paths don't even function properly. The backbreaker is too dirty. Which one was the backbreaker again? Oh, this one. Oh, there's no filtration on the backbreaker. I better add filtration to the backbreaker, and then I think guests are gonna be a little bit more excited to go break their backs. This game is so stupid. Here. So yeah, I'm sure you can probably make a pool with no water. Make a waterless pool. Like, look how many people are riding the water slides compared to how many people are actually swimming in the pool. Like, the bone-breaking water slides are clearly the main attraction here. So, not that many people actually care about swimming in the pool. Everyone just comes here to break their bones. So, like, hold on. Give me just a moment here. Let's say I were to do something like this. Have a flume platform that starts here. Starts kind of high. Wait. What is the one that guy launched someone with? How do you... Counter invert for all ages. Body slide wide. Tube flume. Why can everything not invert? Is there not a single thing that can invert? Do I get it later with, like, research? Just it's here. If they're on a tube. Is it funnier to launch them on a tube into the ocean than you have a tube good luck? Or just on their own? Body slide wide, body slide, body flume. It's gotta be a flume, right? Like with the, where you can do the ceilings and stuff. Surely that's what that guy launched them with. Here. Start pretty high. Sure, a wide kind of platform. And then it goes this way. What is this? High-speed half pipe. Open flume and close flume. High side flume right? Oh, I get you. I get what you're saying. And left, transparent half pipe. Transparent pipe. It's gotta be that this guy used. High-speed half pipe? High-speed and closed pipe? What does it mean high speed? Does it just get, like, narrower? Like, how does that work? High-speed ones? Hold on. I just want to see like one person ride this. Here. Then we curve this way a little bit. We set our angle to launch our missile. Yeah. Go like that. And then the high-speed enclosed pipe. Like this. And we get ready for launch. Like this. Where's the transparent one? Transparent pipe. What? Why not? It doesn't tell me why. Can I do that then? Why not? Why can't I? Am I getting like too close to the bounds here? I mean, I built that there. It'd be nice if it gave me a reason. Why not? Why not? Here, if we start turning it a little bit earlier. High-speed enclosed flume. Could I build one here like this? Oh, it let me. Oh, it let me do that. In fact, then, maybe we go with another one of these high-speed things, whatever that means. And then we end in the transparent one so we can see them being launched better. That might be good enough. That might be good enough, actually. So then... Yeah, I know it's not accessible. That's fine. But then if we test this at, yeah, normal speed. They land in the water, but like barely. I want to launch them farther. Hold on. How do I go into construction mode here again? Here. Delete. Pull that back. I could have gone steeper this whole time. I can go pretty darn steep there. Oh, I did not mean to keep turning, though. That wasn't my intention. Here we go. Wait, Wait, what if I have a slide that just, like, goes straight down into the pavement? I'm sure my guests would love it at this rate, but, okay, and then not quite as steep. Oh, they're probably gonna get launched straight off there, though. So I don't know if I can go that steep. What if I start, like, as steep as possible? Like that, and then I get a little bit less steep. So there isn't, like, a bump that's gonna send them off or anything. Wait. Change course this way, like this. Yeah. And we go these high-speed enclosed flumes. Yeah. We straighten out here. Like this. And we go upwards. Right over the lifeguard, who's doing a diligent job making sure all the guests on my water slides are safe. And we do this. And then the end like that. Oh. Then like this. Ooh, I can do that, actually. In which case, do this. Whoops, no, come on, do that. Wait, well, let me do this. Oh my god. Done. Wait. Alright, test it. Right through the tree. There, into the water. There we go. Place entrance. Like this. Alright. Then this one is called... It's out of the park. There we go. Let's open it up. Okay. So, getting guests to ride flumes that just hit the pavement and would realistically break their bones is one thing. But ones that launch them straight out of the park I don't know how they'd get back in. Okay, how do I make more people want to come over here? Because, like, my pools seem to be decreasing in popularity all of a sudden. What are people thinking about this now? I want to go on to Guess One Stone! Can I see, like, the other thoughts? It has lots of prestige. Not a great scenery rating. People apparently still like it. Oh, my guest numbers have decreased. How do I do the advertising? Calm Coaster Connoisseurs. Awareness 100%. Okay, I can't start advertising campaigns like in the other games. I just want to see one person ride this. No way. Oh, why? Were you thinking about it? Guess thoughts? There isn't a gift shop in the park. Man, didn't seem to think anything about this. Like, maybe the excitement is a little too high? Okay, I think we're getting into, like, the lo-fi mixes now. I might loop it back around. There's the line doing its thing again. Why is everyone getting into the change room, but then, like, nobody into the pool? Like, is there a secondary use for change rooms that isn't to, like, change in and out of swim stuff? That I'm not aware of? Oh my god. Here we go again. Please, 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 please. Ah. Like, genuinely, why this, first and foremost? And second, why are so many people in line for the change rooms if it isn't to get into the pool? Like, what else do change rooms do? Oh, here's a bunch of people riding this. Come on, please. No way! No way! Who are you, brave contestant? Barbara Sumner! Go, Barbara Sumner! I can't even get the camera out there. She's gone! She's standing up again there. Oh, some people are so tired of my park, they can't wait to get launched out of it. Are they just gonna, like, get stuck there now? Hold on, before I get too many guests stuck out there, let's save. Oh my god. There they go. Oh my god. So are there just guests here now? Oh, I can't click them. Ugh, I can't really get my camera out there. Oh, I can click them. There's Barbara Sumner, who is content and wet. Struck by an object. Currently struck by an object. That litter is disgusting. Pool passes are so cheap. I barely queued at all for Flume Platform 14. I gotta see this. Here we go. Whee! This game is so dumb. And then does he stand up? And more people are just gonna get added here. Whoa, wait, did he teleport to the park entrance? Wait, so if they're out there long enough, they teleport back into the park, so they're good. Is there no Barbara Sumner down there again? There's Alita Ferrer. They might be teleporting to the front. And yet this game still has the issue of, like, guests are stuck and can't get to the entrance? Wait. Yeah, they freaking teleport! Autumn Hawks made it back in, along with Angus Hope. Well, the pool's a little ways away. It's a little bit of a trek to get back there now. But, they kind of have to do Terry Fox's famous marathon across the country if they want to get back to the pool. But people are willingly launching themselves out of the park. This is ridiculous. Like, how is there no restrictions? Like, I get being able to open this is one thing, but guess one, being willing to ride it is another thing, and two, going on it over and over and over again. Like, what? Why are they programmed like this to like this? Why? Look, here's people going on this now. We're waiting for a second person to join here. Nope, don't edit. I want to see here. Seat 1. Whee! Like, this is the most dangerous water park ever. You remember in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2? You know, the games that were programmed by one person in assembly code? There was literally an award for most dangerous park in the country. Like, award. Like, it wasn't a thing that you wanted to get. So, like, the game would keep track of what's dangerous and what's not. Whereas here we are in 2025 with Planet Coaster 2 releasing late 2024. So whether you want to count this as a 2024 game or a 2025 game at this point, here we are in 2025, and there's no idea of safety. It doesn't exist. You slam guests' faces into the pavement and they jump for joy. Oh, and then they teleport. Like, you can just get away with whatever the hell you want and the guests will love it. Why are so many people lining up to change? Like, I assume that queues work like Planet Coaster 1, where there's a limit. Like, you can see the kind of limit here, where they only line up to a certain point. But for whatever reason, this one change room just does this. So if you're telling me I had this change room like here, like facing here, that there would just be like a line of people standing on the water, like all the way across the entire length of the pool. Look, there's more people slamming down. More people are trying to launch themselves out of here. I can't believe the game actually let me get away with that. I genuinely can't think of, like, anything more ridiculous than launching them out of the park. Like, I've dropped them from Wicked Heights. I've done that onto other people. I've sent them straight through the crowd, and I've launched them right out of the park. Like, what else can I do? Straight into the wall? I can try that really quickly out of curiosity. Here, just add this to this flume platform. Here. Do that for lots of speed. And then enjoy. Do I want to add one more piece, actually? Lots of speed, maybe. And then straight into the wall. Okay. Done editing. Let's test it. This is the leg breaker, this one. So that's what I'm gonna name this one. The, whoops, why do I keep getting caps on? The leg breaker. Here we go. Let's open it up. Oh my god, we already have someone. That didn't take long. And then they ricochet off and back in. Well, he's able to stand again somehow. Oh, and he's hyped. He's so excited, he just had his legs irreparably damaged. Oh man, more people are hopping onto the leg breaker. This is ridiculous. What is this game? Ah! You ascend this flume platform and you either have the option of breaking your legs or being launched out of the park. A lot of people really want to break their legs. And it works out perfectly because they ricochet back into the park. But yeah, normally people don't want to go into the femur breaker. These people are pretty hyped for it. Pretty excited about the idea. Look just how many people are in line to change and come here. Do I need to add more change rooms? Whoa! I think my pools are getting to be the really popular things. Oh, there's a decent bit of density here. Oh, it's really sparse over here. But then you look at the traffic over here. And everyone is flocking to this park now because they cannot wait to go home with countless injuries. If only there was like a tattoo parlor around here somewhere that said, is where you could get tattooed on your body. I got this permanent injury at, whatever this park is called, Just the Thicket. Like, I would say a t-shirt, but a t-shirt you can take off, and if an injury is permanent, then you may as well have it tattooed on so it's permanent. But we can have t-shirts too that say, I broke my legs at Just the Thicket. People go around in a wheelchair from here. Like, this is ridiculous. This is so dumb. Ah, man. Also, how is my ride scenery rainbow, or my park rainbow going up? Oh, those count as unique attractions. I just need park reputation now. How happy guests are with your park. Monitoring and addressing guests' moods and thoughts can help to improve their experience and influence their opinions of your park. 0.03 reputation to next star. Okay, well, I'm almost at the 4.5 that I need. I don't know. What are guests most unhappy about? Alright, I can... Like, looks really old, looks really old. Well, that'll bounce around. I think people want more gift shops. Clean up the litter, do something about the gift shop situation, and hire some janitors, right? Is maybe what I do here. I don't know. Here, more janitors. 2, 3. Maybe I bring Cactus Man back? Here, Queen Splash to really advertise the pool situation. And I have some coasters, I guess. Here, get a king coaster in there. I have lots of funds now. Ooh, get Bodhi here. Give me my shark. Go advertise the pools. Go, spread the good word of the radical place that people can break their legs. Please and thank you. Okay, and then like... What else was I about to do? There was the litter. I don't remember what I was about to do. The guest thoughts. Oh yeah, I was gonna do gift shops is what I was gonna do. So, facilities. Gift shops, because people want gift shops. Just a memento. Heck yeah. Let people get a souvenir of the place that they broke all their limbs. May as well put it right next to the pool then, right? People will really want to buy stuff over here, I'm sure. There we go. And then I go ahead and I add a path over here. Whoops. Like, should I try these classic paths? Nope, that's pretty broken. Connection angle, connection square. Oh. This game sucks, man. What? Alright, a path to the gift shop is made. Okay. There we go, just a memento. Are people actually gonna go there? Or is the path too weird? The path might be too weird. I might have to build this somewhere else. People are starting to go into it just to like fit across this way. Many guests are Thursday. Oh, look, one person went up. Oh, there we go. I could build like a food and drink thing down here. Here. And then the line thing where Bob with the, yeah, that kind of path. Whoops. No. Dang it. How'd that save me a cent? What? Here. And then like, bam. I don't know why there's railings right there, but okay. And that's like connected to the pool, and then people can come and like get some food and drink here on the side if they want. The vegan stuff. How about pizza by the pool? That sounds fun. I like the sound of that if it's not bugging out. There we go. And then some drink. And the thing that you're gonna like here is, sure, so delightful. Heck yeah. There we go. May as well build a set of washrooms here while I'm at it. May as well. Oh, maybe some more change rooms here at the end. Oh, did I do it?
An environmentally friendly park. Don't you agree, Adrian?
Yeah, it's environmentally friendly because of all the human lives it's taking.
The job done here.
You see? I knew we'd win you over.
I said the foundation will be happy, Oswald. While it's true the park was a success, I
There we
will
go.
set my own personal judgment for now.
Of course. Trust takes time to build. Just like a good coaster, we must
There we
first
go.
lay the foundations for a solid partnership.
There. Just the thicket. Platinum objective complete. Oh, the cable car is popular now. Wow. Yep, there's another change room line that is already bugging out. That didn't take long. The change rooms of this game just do not work. So many things of this game do not work. Oh my god. Whoa, what the heck was that? Some sort of Enderman teleporting around here. They're not getting stuck on the trash can, are they? Can they actually be? Nope, nothing to do with it. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I swear trash cans are something that people can phase through. This game is so bad. Oh my god, everyone wants to break their back now. I love how the cap of this line is over here. This is ridiculous. I don't think I have a single water slide that actually leads to water, honestly. And how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One last test here with the, maybe now that there's a bunch of people here, they might actually want to hop onto like the tiny little thing. What if I send one of these straight into the pizza pen? What? This can't just be water here? Are you shitting me? Here, let's do a test. Alright, let's open it up. It looks good to go. There's the ladder to get out here from this thing. A pool does not have enough lifeguard coverage. Why? Because that's like that now? Fine, here, look. I'll do this. Let me connect it. Please let me connect it. Oh my god, this game. Let me connect it! Oh. Pixel Hunter, there we go. There's a random railing here now. Oh. Oh. Go on it. Oh, crap. Yes. Straight into the pizza pen. Go! Oh, this guy looks like he's about ready to eat some pizzas. Oh, here he goes. Oh, if only there was a vendor there. Hold on. Vendor. Here's an extra vendor. There we go. Hop in. Oh, he's hyped. Look, they ride it now. They're just gonna go barreling into the pizza place. I wonder if you added some height, if you could actually get them to physically fly in there. Like, what has collision in this game? I am genuinely curious. This guy's just ordering a pizza now. He took the slide over and now he's ordering a pizza. Oh, that guy almost flew in. Max speed. These people are just ordering pizzas and have other people barrel into them. This is amazing. As a reminder, how much does this game cost all in all again? There's that extra DLC. So let's say you bought the deluxe edition to save yourself some money. That's $84 Canadian. Then plus the, I'm not going to count the soundtrack in there, but the Thrill Seekers pack for another $13 plus the 84 is going to then bring us up to 97. And then after tax here, that is definitely over $100. This is what a $100 game looks like, in case you were wondering. If you want to actually have like all the rides and stuff. If you want to actually have all the rides built into the game, instead of being microtransactions there. This is what a $100 game looks like. This is peak. They just stay on the ground as other people walk over them. Still not on Train Simulator's level, that's right. Not quite into the realm of like, what is it, tens of thousands with Train Simulator, or is it just thousands if you want all the content? I know it's something ridiculous. This is amazing. Okay, so now it's over 10,000 USD. Nice. For all the content. Amazing. This is so dumb. Man. Yeah, I haven't been disappointed with a game as much as this in a long time. Like, the double whammy of Planet Coaster 2 and Mario and Luigi Brothership in the next month that are both just such major letdown games. Like, that hurts. I think this game is worse than Mario and Luigi Brothership. But, so much yikes. I'm just at a complete loss with this game. And the fact that they put in patches that make it even jankier. What with the whole thing about, oh, now you can end rides, like, without them touching the water. And guests will even still get an enjoyable experience and want to ride it again after they've just had their bones shatter. Like, I get being able to open it, like, on the pavement or something like that. Like, that's cool if that's an option. But it should also have, like, a negative guest experience, realistically. People shouldn't want to ride it. Never mind ride it a second time after they loved it so much the first time. Like, if I ever end up playing this game again, I probably am just gonna make, like, a waterless water park. In fact, I could probably just pave over this entire thing, and I assume guests would still ride. Like, man. Brothership's worst sin is the boredom it brings. This game is just awful. Yeah. Like, Brothership is just so much of a nothing burger that just is, like, Padding Simulator, the video game, that just takes forever and just feels like you're doing nothing but, like, fetch quests and puzzles and stuff like that all the way through without barely any story connection. A little bit of a double negative there, but you know what I mean. At least this game I can laugh at with how bad it is. But, like, and like I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, from what I've heard, for the people that actually, like, really go ham on these theme park sim games, apparently the tools in this game are pretty good, and, like, people have been making some pretty crazy things. But for the experience of, like, the average player that's just going, like, playing campaigns and just trying to make, like, semi-decent parks and have fun like me, it is such a god-awful experience. I still think the worst part is the paths. The paths just refusing to work. I am glad that I came back for this session just to test this whole guest slamming the pavement thing. Like, this definitely gave me a decent amount of laughs tonight, I will admit. It did definitely put a smile on my face. But while it makes me laugh now, it just makes me sad later when it's like, man, I loved Planet Coaster 1. I really wanted this game to be good. Both this game and Brothership I expected to be good. Like, 2024 was such a disappointing year of gaming for me. Like, the only two games that came out in 2024 I genuinely liked were Super Mario Party Jamboree, that's actually a really good Mario Party game, and Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord was definitely my game of the year for 2024. That game was so good. And it had its fair share of issues as well. Like, the fact that no shops ever restock their items. Ever. So, like, every item is finite. Because nobody ever restocks. Because there's always a finite amount. It's so dumb. So there's little dumb things like that. But for the most part, apart from, like, some really stupid gameplay design elements like that, it was actually a really good game. Where? Who? So I was really hoping that, what, this person can't find the park entrance and wants to leave? Oh my god. It's constantly flipping between going home and heading to Changing Rooms 9. This changing room is breaking my park. so I was really, really looking forward to November last year, because I was like, whoa, a new Planet Coaster game, and a new Mario and Luigi game. That's crazy. It's finally gonna salvage, like, some 2024 gaming for me. Hopper is untested. What the hell is Hopper? I never opened this thing up? Oops. Did I ever set it to have, like, 2 cars? What? It's set to 1? I could have sworn I set this to 2 at one point. What the heck? I swear I set this to 2. And tested it. And probably opened it up. What the heck? Huh. I guess this thing wasn't open the whole time. Okay, that's testing done right. There, look, it's open. Cool. But yeah, so I was pretty disappointed by 2024, and I thought that November would be a little bit of a saving grace. Like, hey, here's a new Planet Coaster game that surely will have at least all the content of Planet Coaster 1, plus pools, the thing that everyone loved about the expansions of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I don't know how into Wild anybody got, I sure didn't, but I sure loved the pools of RCT 3. So having that in Planet Coaster, I was like, man, that's gonna be so awesome, I can't wait. And Mario and Luigi, like, it'd been so long since a new Mario and Luigi game, and finally there was a new Mario and Luigi game, and it's brought into the modern era, and on modern hardware and stuff, and it was gonna be amazing. And then both of these games came out, and they've both just been so bad. Like, at least Mario and Luigi has, like, good elements in, the boss battles are really good. I genuinely think some of the boss battles in that game are some of the best in the series. But the entire, like, rest of the 90% of the game is just such a nothing burger, or maybe 95%. Like, there's very little of it that's actually boss battles. And, like, there's so many very poorly designed things, like, it's over-reliance on timed quests, for example. And then this game is like, they clearly had something going on here, but the amount of content is just so shitty when Planet Coaster 1 has so much more built in, like, other themes that are just missing from this game, like Western theme or Winter theme, and like so many biomes like that as well, if we're talking about that, since we're talking about Winter here. Like, why is there just so much less content than Planet Coaster 1? And then they continue to sell new content through paid DLCs when the game itself is, well, I mean, just look at it. Like, this game has been out for almost a couple months now, and it's still, oh my god, what the hell is happening here? It still does not function. There have been a couple patches rolled out, and I can't believe that they're rolling out paid DLCs. Like, I know that that was something that Planet Coaster 1 started doing later on, and that was something that I really didn't like about Planet Coaster 1 was, like, the different scenery packs and stuff like that would be paid DLCs later. But at least I never felt like I was lacking in terms of content in the main game as is. Like, I would have definitely enjoyed more flat rides, and I think that there were some flat rides that came out in paid DLC later, so I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But at least that was, like, a fleshed out finished game with a lot more content than this one had. So the fact that their game is like a buggy, unfinished mess, and they're rolling out paid DLCs of just more flat rides to try and squeeze more money out of people, just get every little penny that they can out of it when they can't even fix the game yet. It's like, what? Really? Like, what was the game that I'm thinking of where they released the DLC for free as an apology for how broken the game came out? There's some game I have in the back of my mind where the game came out in a really broken state, and so the DLC expansion pass ended up being free as like an apology for that. Sure as hell wasn't Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But there's some other game that did that, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what it is. But you'd think that, like, they would add to the content here. It was Security Breach, that's what it was. You're right. And they could have absolutely charged for that, and FNAF being as big as it was, like, it would have absolutely made bank. Like, FNAF is such a huge franchise that it could have absolutely rolled in the cash by making Ruin a paid DLC, but they released it for free. And Ruin was actually really good, and better than the main game, I feel like, and definitely a lot more fleshed out. That's what it was, you're right. And that was, like, a really good way to save face, where Steel Wool was just like, hey, we realize we fucked up here, we're really sorry, here's some more content for free as an apology, and people really liked it. So if Planet Coaster 2 had done something like that, like, hey, here's more additional rides rolling out, and we're just releasing them for free because we're really sorry about the state this game came out in, like, that would definitely make some efforts towards saving face. Like, it wouldn't, like, fix things. It wouldn't fix their reputation here, but it would be a nice thing to do. But nope, paid DLCs while the game is still broken. They have formed the Great P for Planet Coaster, the greatest video game to ever exist. And it's so sad when several years ago, when it was the whole Planet Coaster versus Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and it's like, here's Roller Coaster Tycoon World that's being made by Atari, just as, like, you know, clearly a cash grab thing, where it's just like, hey, let's just get it out in some form, even if we go through 3 different developers. What do you mean they can't reach it? And just getting it out there to capitalize on the Roller Coaster Tycoon name is, like, good old reliable that they have. Whereas Planet Coaster was the game that was being made by the people that actually made RCT3, and was being crowdfunded, and seemed like it had a lot of passion put into it, and a lot of early access before it eventually led up to a full release. And was like a fully crowdfunded game. And it seemed to be the thing that was actually like the passionately made project by the people that know what they're doing when it comes to park sims. Versus like the evil mega corporation and all that. And Planet Coaster won out in that battle. Clearly won people's hearts. And then Planet Coaster 2. I don't know how many people that played Planet Coaster 1 are aware that Planet Coaster 2 exists. Like, even just looking at the amount of Steam reviews, it is far less than Planet Coaster 1. I know that Planet Coaster 1 has had, like, years to build up a reputation. And maybe people looking into Planet Coaster 1 from here would find out that Planet Coaster 2 exists. But, like, it definitely was not as big of a thing as Planet Coaster 1 coming out. And then it coming out the way that it did, like, this can't look great for Frontier. And it really, really sucks, because Frontier used to be, like, one of the greats that would put out finished products and not have this kind of release schedule where it's like, put it out now, fix it later, and try to squeeze every little bit of money we can of the consumer. Like, they used to be one of the companies that didn't do that, and now here they are with this. Security Breach's IRL story is fascinating, as the reason the story was so bad was due to Scott not telling Steelwool the entire story, critical condition. He gave them info to put in the game thinking Steelwool would know what he meant. They did not. Like how Burntrap wasn't supposed to be a boss fight, but just a static object lying around. Oh! I did not know that. That's interesting. I look how much points I farmed for, like, the entire rest of the playthrough here now, just by having this park open for a while. Like, are these people just stuck here now? Are they remain stuck cheering for a while after they barrel into the pizza place? This line is still like this. It seems like it's always going to be this exact length for whatever reason. What is going on here? Why is there just like a crowd of cheering people here? This game is so broken. Like, even for the people that are, like, really, really hardcore into the design elements and making, like, the most beautiful, fleshed out, amazing parks they can in sandbox mode and stuff like that. Genuinely, how playable is it when, like, the guests and paths just don't work? So, like... Yeah. Yeah. Well... I think that's enough Planet Coaster 2 for now. I think that's enough of that. What a fun stream this was. So yeah, I wanted to do just one stream after that most recent patch, because I did want to experiment with it firsthand. So, hope you enjoyed seeing that. Okay, so maybe like the Chapter 2 research. Can I redeem this anytime? Nope. What is that? I'm in the middle of Chapter 1. Why can't I do the Chapter 1 research? Oh, wait, I can? Wait, why couldn't I do the... Wait a second. Wait, I can do them now. I can do, like, Swinging Flat Ride. But does this mean that it's only available as of Chapter 2? I can't do these in, Chapter 1, is all that means? I can't do this now. I guess I need to unlock Chapter 3? Final plunge. We're in the deep end now. We're alright in the deep end with this game. Improve your park building prowess. But yeah, anyway, the last time I streamed this game, I said I wasn't going to come back to this game unless they at least fixed the paths. But then I clearly changed my mind. Clearly that was a lie because I saw the most recent patch notes, and I was like, oh man, I gotta try this slamming guest faces into the concrete. And then I came back. So I'm not going to say that only fixing the paths is going to make me come back. I will be keeping an eye out for future patch notes. That December 11th or whatever it was patch, I believe, is still the most recent patch to this game. So I will be keeping an eye out for future patches. And if they fix the paths, I'll come back and play some more and see how much they fixed it. If there's other, like, really silly changes, I'll come back and try. Or if there's just anything that, like, really catches my attention in patch notes that I really want to just try out, then I'll come back. But other than that, like, this is just not a great game to keep on playing. When this game first came out, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. I'll do a playthrough of at least all the scenarios. But this game just sucks. So I really don't want to. So I'll come back and continue with more scenarios if it's patched in ways that I find interesting. Like, if it seems like it's genuinely improving and becoming a better game, or if it does more silly things, like the fact that you can slam guests into the pavement. So, yeah. And look, it's advertised right on the main menu now. Deep dive, coasters and water parks combined, DLC Thrill Seekers pack, and then, yeah, it just immediately opens up the Steam page to go to that, which everyone loves. Exactly 50-50 being positive. Well, apparently some people like the content, though. But, like, paying $13 for 5 rides. Back in ye old days, in the days of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, like, don't quote me on this, I don't remember the actual, like, exact price, but at least what I remember paying in ye old days where you would buy an expansion pack disc that you would put into your PC and then, like, load the expansion pack content onto your machine, it would usually be about that kind of amount, where it would be all sorts of additional rides, a whole slew of new scenarios and themes and stuff like that. And, like, especially with RCT2, which went really out there with things like the time travel pack and stuff like that. And then RCT3 with the whole soaked in wild packs. Like, I don't remember how much exactly those cost. I'm pretty sure I just bought RCT3 Platinum. But it probably would have been something around that for, like, the expansions. Like, I assume here, and from my very rough memory from a very long time ago. Or maybe, like, 20 bucks or something like that. Whatever it would end up being. Now here we are in the day and age for $13, 5 rides, some of which are reskins from Planet Coaster 1. Like, modern gaming is just so shit sometimes. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, man, it was so much better in ye old days. But straight up it was. Like, honestly. Free update 1 coming December. It already came. So I don't know why you're notifying me about that. It's January. Last week we mentioned future updates, and today we want to share some highlights of what's coming in our next free update, arriving December. Find out more planetcoaster.com/news. They don't update this very much then, do they? Anyway, yeah. 3 new fantastic flat rides and 2 exhilarating coasters to give your guests a real rush. My guests don't care. They'll ride anything, whether it's the most tame thing ever or whether it breaks their neck, and they'll think it's the best thing ever. So who cares? Man. Franchise. New franchise. Choose the franchise you're a part of. Whatever. I don't care that much. Deep dive. Coaster and water parks combined to learn more about how it works and stuff like that. The deep dive video. It is about to hit midnight. It is 11:58 p.m. local time. I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. This was fantastic, wasn't it? Anyway, I'll come back to this game if there's a patch that catches my interest. That dragon is coming along. Sorry, Guzma, I'm wrapping up. I slammed all the guests' faces into the pavement. It was certainly something. This game sucks. And I'm wrapping things up. Is what I'm doing. So, yeah, will do. You as well there. By the time that I wake up, that dragon will be done, and then maybe take it to Janland and give it to Maverick if he's there, since he won one of them Daggerons. So hopefully the fans in the background hasn't been like too much of an annoyance whenever I speak. Hopefully it hasn't been very audible. And yeah, I'm going to head out of here for now and not touch this game again for quite a while, until at least the next patch, and it's really going to depend on what the patch says, whether I feel inclined to play it or not. So, yeah, there's that. So until next time, if there's a next time, take care, and see you